Hello, class. My name is Danielle, and I'm from Texas in the United States. Today's class is an intermediate level class, and it is a continuation of yesterday's class. Feel free to join us if you weren't in yesterday's class. It shouldn't be a problem. We're continuing to read an article and then going to have a few discussion questions afterwards. So let me go ahead and share the link with you guys. We're going to be on page 6 here. All right, hello, Alejandro. Alejandro?
Yes, hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
Good. Good. What did you do today?
Um, I'm doing well.
Yeah, but what did you do today?
Okay. Um, I did many things. Um, um, I was in I was I was visiting my friend,
Mm-hmm.
and I went to the gym, and I have been learning English.
Good. Okay. Oh, and I have been learning English. Good. So I visited a friend, went to the gym, and I've also been learning English. Perfect,
Yes,
Alejandro.
thank you.
Sounds like you have had a very busy day. All right, let me welcome Ming. Hello, Ming.
Hi, Danny. How are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
Doing fine, thank you.
Good. Welcome to class. And let me say hello to Paolo. Hello, Paolo.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks.
Good. Welcome to class. And hello, Carlos.
Hello, teacher. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Good. Carlos, is this your first time with me?
I think so. It's our
Okay.
first time.
All right, where are you
Nice to meet
from?
you.
Oh,
I'm
it's
from Brazil.
nice to meet you too. And you're from Brazil? How long have you been studying English?
I've been studying English, I think, for 5 years, I think.
Wow. And do you know any other languages besides English and Portuguese?
No, any other.
Not any others? Okay. All right, very cool. It's very nice to meet you, Carlos. Welcome to class. My name is Danielle. I'm the teacher, and I am from Texas in the United States. So welcome to my class.
Great.
All right, now I'm going to share the article that we will be reading, guys. And Carlos, we started this article yesterday, but it should be easy to catch up. We're going to start on page 6. You can go and read the beginning at a later time, but it's pretty good at summarizing what we've already learned, so you should be okay. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and have Okay, there are 4 major reasons why you forget things. So, Alejandro, can you read? Okay, let's start with the first paragraph.
Okay. In order to combat forgetfulness, it is important to understand some of the major reasons why we forget things. Elizabeth Loftus, one of the world's most renowned experts on human memory, has identified 4 major reasons why forgetting occurs. One of the most common explanations is a simple failure to retrieve the information from memory. This often occurs when memories are rarely accessed, causing them to decay over time.
Good. All right. This word is renowned.
Renowned.
Perfect. And this word is retrieve.
Retrieve.
Perfect. Great job. Okay, continue with the second paragraph, please.
Another common cause of forgetting is interference, which occurs when some memories compete with other memories. For example, imagine that a woman just started a new school year as an elementary school teacher. She spends some time learning the names of each of her students, but over the course of the year, she finds herself constantly calling one particular girl by the wrong name. Why? Because the girl's older sister was in the same class the year before, and the two look remarkably similar. It is the memory of the older sister that makes it so difficult to recall the younger student's name.
Good. All right, good pronunciation. And the last paragraph.
Other causes of forgetting include failing to store the information in memory in the first place, or even intentionally trying to forget things associated with a troubling or traumatic event.
Good. Perfect. Okay, so class, questions on vocabulary from these 3 paragraphs.
Retrieve.
Retrieve, this word? Okay. Retrieve means to, in this context, it means to recall. So to be able to remember the information from memory. It's like to get it back. Get it back. Get it back. Retrieve. Okay. Does that make sense, Alejandro?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Other questions? Oh, yes.
Decay has the same meaning as decreased, decreasing.
Wait, which word?
Decay, causing it to decay.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's just it's a fancy word here. Yeah, it means to wear away after time, to decay, kind of like something that's dead will decay over time. If you don't use it enough, you'll lose the memory of it, is what it's saying. So yeah, it's like decrease or like lose. Lose or like wear away. Yep. Um, Good question. Any others? Okay. Stop me if you have questions. If not, we can continue. All right, so page 7. All right. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the depiction of amnesia in the movies. So first, who can think of a movie that has amnesia? Can anyone think of a movie that has a plot about amnesia?
Sixth Sense.
Sixth Sense. Okay, good. Yeah, well, he doesn't know who he is. That's good. And Paulo?
That film with Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. I
Yes.
don't know the name.
50
First Date.
Yep. One
know
of
that
my favorite movies.
Me too.
So cute. All right, good. Any others, class? Okay. We're going to read about a few more. So that's a good start. All right. Okay, Ming, go ahead and start us off.
Burn. Identity Burn.
Oh, what, Carlos?
That movie, Secret Agent, Identity Burn.
The Bourne
Oh,
Identity.
The Bourne Identity.
Born Identity, yeah.
Yes. Perfect. The Bourne Identity. Identity. Yes. Yeah, that's another example. Great. Let me welcome Kako. Hello? Okay, maybe he's still connecting. All right, David,
Hi, teacher.
how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good.
Hello.
I'm good. Thanks for asking. Welcome to class, David.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Kako, I think I heard you.
Hi, Danielle. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How are you
Nice
today?
to see you.
Oh, it's very nice. Here, I'll turn on my video for a second. Very nice to see you, Kako. How are you today? Kako? Uh-oh. I cannot hear you again.
It's a pleasure for me to have another class about this subject with you.
Oh, perfect, Kako. I love hearing that. Welcome to class.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Go ahead, Ming.
Okay. Amnesia is a common plot device in the movies, but these depictions are often wildly inaccurate. For example, how often have you seen a fictional character lose their memory due to a bump on the head, only to have their memories magically restored after suffering a second knock to the skull? There are many different types of amnesia.
What?
And anterograde amnesia
Uh-huh.
involves the loss of the ability to form new memories.
Good.
Retrograde.
Wait. I think you made up some words in here. You said there are many different types. There are
Two.
You just decided to create your own little article right there.
Two. Sorry.
All right, that's okay. Continue.
Retrograde amnesia involves losing the ability to recollect past memories. Although the ability to create new memories may remain intact, while most movie depictions of amnesia involve retrograde amnesia, anterograde amnesia is actually far more common. The most famous case of anterograde amnesia was a patient known in the literature as HM. In 1953, he had brain surgery to help stop the seizures caused by his severe epilepsy. Is that how you pronounce it?
Epilepsy. Hmm.
Epilepsy. The surgery involved the removal of both hippocampi, the regions of the brain strongly associated with memory. As a result, HM was no longer able to form any new long-term memories. Popular movies and television programs tend to depict such memory loss as fairly common, but true cases of complete amnesia about one's past and identity are actually quite rare. Some of the most common causes of amnesia include trauma. A physical trauma, such as a car accident, can cause the victim to lose specific memories of the event itself. Emotional trauma, such as being a victim of child sexual abuse, can cause the individual to lose memories of specific situations. Drugs. Certain medications can be used to cause temporary amnesia, particularly during medical procedures. Once the drugs wear off, the individual's memory returns to normal functioning.
Good. Okay, one correction really quick before we look at the movies. Where did it go? Hold on. No. Okay, this word is recollect, not recollect.
Oh,
Recollect.
recollect?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let's look at the movies. Okay.
Read.
Yeah, you can go ahead and read them.
Okay. Films containing depictions of amnesia. RoboCop, 1987. Regarding Henry, 1991.
Mm-hmm.
The English Patient, 1996. Memento, 2001. The Bourne Identity, 51st Date, 2004. Finding Nemo, 2003.
Good.
The science blog Neurophilosophy points out two fairly recent films that contain fairly accurate depictions of amnesia, Memento and Finding Nemo.
Good. Yeah, I found it interesting that Finding Nemo was one of the ones that depicted it fairly accurately. I thought that was an interesting fact. How many of these movies have we seen, class? How many have you seen? Have you seen any of these?
Two.
Two? Which two, Ming?
51st Dates and Finding Nemo.
Okay. All right. What about anyone else?
RoboCop.
You watched RoboCop, David?
Yeah.
Was it good? I've never seen it.
Yeah, it is good. It is a movie that old guy watches.
It's a movie.
Just the older guys watches it.
Oh, just older men watch it?
Yes.
It's a movie for old men?
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny, David. All right. So I would not be interested, apparently.
But there is a new RoboCop.
Yeah, I think I saw it. I don't think I liked
didn't
it.
watch it.
Yeah, let me see. Hold on. I think.
I watched the old RoboCop.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw. Okay, let's see. I think I saw the new RoboCop, and me and my brother were both very disappointed. It was not what we thought. All right.
The English Patient is very good.
Oh, I've never seen it. What's that one about?
I think it won some Oscars. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
It was a good movie.
Okay, I will have to remember to watch it. I'm writing a note to myself. The English Patient. Okay. All right. there's one other movie that I'm thinking of. The Notebook. I think that one's. Is that one about? Has anyone seen The Notebook?
Yes.
Is that one about amnesia?
That one's about Alzheimer's.
Ah, that's right. Okay, thanks, Ming.
Yeah.
All
I know
right.
too much.
I was gonna say that's a chick flick. I should know that one. All right. Okay, good, guys. Well, then we can continue to pay. Oh, sorry, guys. Were there any questions on vocabulary from this section? It was a very long section. But were there any words that you did not understand?
Yeah, epilepsy.
Epilepsy. I believe, I don't know much about it, but I believe it's when you have seizures, and I think it's when like flashing lights really affect you, and you can have a seizure from it. So sometimes, like on certain websites or on TV shows, they'll have like a warning saying if you suffer from epilepsy, like don't watch this or don't look or something like that. So I think it's with the light flashing bright lights causes you to seize. And I don't know if, I know it's something with seizures. I don't know if it's always with bright lights or if it can happen at any time. I don't know enough about it, but it's with seizures.
Okay.
Mhm. Okay, any other questions?
What is plot?
Plot? The word that I
Yeah.
used? Like a movie plot? P-L-O-T? This word?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like the storyline. It's like what a story is made of.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. I think I know it.
Ah, okay. Thanks, Kako. Thanks for the definition of epilepsy. Perfect. That's a better definition than what I could have given. Okay, and hopefully that helped, Paulo. Okay. All right. Any other questions, class?
Is HM related to H&M?
Like the store?
Yeah.
I don't think so, but I don't know the history of the store.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Just a random guess.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough about that store. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. You'll have to look it up for me and let me know next time if you find anything. All right. Anything else, guys? Okay. Stop me if you have a question. All right. Let's see. So, okay. Oh, okay. Let's have. Okay, I think it was Paulo. Go ahead and read for us.
Okay. Have you ever noticed that a particular scent can bring forth a rush of vivid memories? The smell of cookies baking might remind you of spending time at your grandmother's house when you were a small child. The scent of a particular perfume might remind you of a romantic partner with whom your relationship ended on a sour note. Why does smell seem to act as such a powerful memory trigger?
Good.
Trigger.
Yeah, good.
Trigger.
Trigger. One other pronunciation real quick. Sour.
Sour.
Good. All right. Go ahead and continue.
First, the olfactory nerve is located very close to the amygdala, the area of the brain that is connected to the experience of emotion as well as emotional memory. In addition, the olfactory nerve is very close to the hippocampus, which is associated with memory, as you learned earlier in this article.
Good.
The actual ability to smell is highly linked to memory. Research has shown that when areas of the brain connected to memory are damaged, the ability to identify smells is actually impaired. In order to identify a scent, you must remember when you have smelled it before and then connect it to visual information that occurred at the same time. According to some research studying information in the presence of an odor actually increases the vividness and intensity of that remembered information when you smell that odor again.
Good. Okay, let me stop you for a second. Here it was. Vividness.
Vividness.
Perfect. And intensity.
Intensity.
Perfect. Okay, this word, it sounds slightly different. Okay, it's not damaged, it's damaged.
Damaged.
Okay. So some ed have an ed sound. This one does not. Damaged. Damaged.
Damaged.
Good. Perfect. Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Good. All right. And that's the end. Okay. Great. Great job, Paolo. All right. Any questions on vocabulary from this section, class?
The olfactory nerve.
I believe it's the nerve that causes you to smell. Let me see if I am correct. That's just an assumption. I am not good with biology. Let me see. It's the sensory, so like your sense of smell, yeah. It stores all your sensory information.
And just, how do you pronounce amygdala?
Oh,
Amygdala?
goodness. This one?
Yeah.
I think Paolo pronounced it really well. I think he would pronounce it better than I would. Amygdala is how I would say it, but I actually don't know because I do not use that in every day. And I tried to ask Google before class, and it did not tell me the pronunciation. So, so I apologize.
That's all right.
I will have to go find a scientist friend to tell me. All right. Any other questions, class?
Yes, in the first line, what is forth? A rush?
To bring forth, it means like it sends forward. A rush is like I think of like rushing water, like a surge of vivid memories in this example. Okay, it's like it's all at once, and it's powerful. So if you think of a rushing river, it means the current is very strong. So it sends forth a rush. It means like all of a sudden you have vivid memories. It's all at once, all of a sudden.
Okay, okay.
Does that make sense, Paolo?
Yes, yes, I understand.
Okay. All right. Let me welcome Thayer to the class.
Hi, Teacher Daniel. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you, teacher.
Good. All right. Welcome to class, Thayer.
Thanks.
You're welcome. All right, class. Any other questions? About this section? If not, oh, actually, I had a question for all of y'all on this one. Okay. Are there any scents? Are there any scents that trigger good memories for you? Or are there any scents or smells that trigger good memories? For example,
Yeah,
go ahead, Paolo.
yes, I have smells that I don't know, but sometimes when I am at the window, I can feel at night that scent, and I don't know, I feel good. It's like it smells of a family house. I don't know.
Oh, cool. Okay. And it's always only at night?
Yeah, at night or in the end of afternoon.
Ah, okay. Okay, cool, Paolo. And it reminds you of like a family home? That's what it smells like?
Yes,
Cool.
I don't know why.
No, it's okay. Sometimes I have, like, for example, we go to the river. My family goes to the river every year. And I think that area, like the river and the water and like the nature, has a certain smell, but I don't know how to describe it. And it makes me think of like the holidays and family and things like that. So I can kind of understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's a kind of weird to explain.
Yeah. Yep. All right, good. Anyone else?
The smells of cologne.
Mm-hmm. And what is it? Does it remind you of anything, or you just like the smell?
It doesn't remind me of anything, but when I smell cologne, it makes me feel very energized
Mm-hmm.
and happy.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes a girl will walk by and I'll smell her perfume and it smells very good. And I want to ask her where she got it, but I feel like that would be weird, so I don't. All right. Anyone else? No one else wants to share today?
No.
I have another smell. So
Go ahead,
go ahead.
Ming. And then there you can go too. So,
The
Ming, go
smells
first.
of grass after the rain.
Mm-hmm. Do you like that smell?
I really do. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, hi, Alejandro. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's a good like refreshing smell. All
Yeah.
right. And Thayer, did you have an example?
No, I just want to say I like uh, the scent of people I love them.
You like the scent of what?
Of people that I love them. I
Uh,
don't.
people.
Okay.
Okay, wait. People.
Okay.
Hold on. People.
I like the scent of people. I love them. I love them. I love
I think
them.
you're saying. Okay.
Teacher Daniel, I think because I have from 3 days I have a sore throat. Maybe my voice is not clear. So you understand me?
Are you saying? Can you see the Verbling chat? Oops.
No, I have a group chat. Okay, group chat. Okay, I love that.
The scent.
Yes, that I love them. Yes.
Okay. Of the people
That I love them. Yes.
that I love. This is how you say it. So I love the scent of the people that I love.
Yes.
Good. Great, Thayer. It's okay, Thayer. I have a sore throat too. My allergies are really bad, so I apologize if I am unclear as well.
No, you are so clear, but I don't think me so clear like you.
No, you're good. I could understand you. I just wanted to make sure that is what you were saying.
Yes, that's what.
Okay, good. All right. Okay. Let us continue then to page 9. Okay. So, okay, let's see. Y'all. Oh, okay. Let's have Carlos. Have you read?
No yet.
Okay, perfect. All right, I didn't think so. Go ahead and read this section, please.
Okay. Researchers have long believed that changes in brain neurons are associated with the formation of memories. Today, most experts believe that memory creation is associated with the strengthening of existing connections or the growth of the new connections between neurons. The connections between nervous cells are known as synapses, and they allow information carried in the form of nerve impulses to travel from one neuron to the next. In the human brain, there are trillions of synapses forming a complex and flexible network that allow us to feel, behave, and think. It is the changes in synaptic connections in areas of the brain, such as the cerebral cortex and hippocampus, that is associated with the learning and retention of the new information.
Okay, good. Wait, let me stop you really quick. Cerebral cortex.
Cerebral cortex.
Oh my gosh. No, that's not the word. Cerebral cortex.
Cerebral cortex.
Yes, cerebral cortex. Okay, perfect. All right, you can continue. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, in one study conducted at the New York School of Medicine, researchers were able to observe synapse formation in the brains of genetically engineered mice. What they discovered was that in young mice, the tiny protrusions that sometimes develop into longer spines on the receiving end of neurons grew at a rapid rate. This growth rate coincided with the rapid development of the visual cortex. While large numbers of these tiny protrusions eventually faded with the age, many did continue their formation into fully fledged spines.
Okay, this word is coincided.
This growth rate coincided.
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 Perfect. Coincided. Good. All right. Go ahead and continue.
Okay. Lead researchers Wen Biao-Gan explained in an interview with the science website wifiles.org. Our idea was that you actually don't need to make many new synapses and get rid of old ones when you learn, memorize. You just need to modify the strength of the pre-existing synapses for short-term learning in memory. However, it's likely that few synapses are made or eliminated to achieve long-term memory.
Okay. Let me see how long this is. Okay, that's fine. Okay, continue.
Sorry. Sorry.
It's okay.
Clearly, maintaining a healthy brain in synapses is critical. Deterioration of synapses due to disease or neurotoxins is associated with cognitive problems, memory loss, changes in mood, and other alterations in brain function. So, what can you do to strengthen your synapses?
Okay.
Avoid stress. Researchers has found that extended exposure to stress can actually interfere with neurotransmitter function. Other studies have found that stress shrinks neurons in the prefrontal cortex and hippocampus. Avoid drugs, alcohol, and other neurotoxins. Drug use and excessive alcohol consumption have been linked to synaptic deterioration. Exposure to dangerous chemicals such as heavy metals and pesticides can also cause synaptic loss. Get plenty of exercise. Regular physical activity helps improve oxygenation of the brain, which is vital for synaptic formation and growth. Stimulate your brain. You've probably heard the old adage: use it or lose it. Well, it turns out there's a lot of truth to that when it comes to memory. Researchers have found that elderly adults who engage in mentally stimulating activities are less likely to develop dementia, and people with higher education statuses tend to have more synaptic connections in the brain.
Good. Okay, there was one word. This word is vital.
Vital.
Perfect.
Vital.
Great job. Okay. So, are there questions on this? It was a lot. And great job, Carlos. It was a very, very long page. All right. Any questions on some of the vocabulary or some of the words or phrases?
Yes.
Okay, tell me.
Okay. What is adage?
Adage? It's like a general truth. It's like a general truth. So like a proverb. Okay, something to like live by, like a saying, kind of. It's like a saying or a phrase. Okay.
Okay. And what is shrink?
Shrink is to make smaller.
To make smaller. Okay.
Yeah.
There was another word, but I don't know. I don't know where is in the text.
Oh no! If you find it, let me know.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, Kako, you can say that too. You can say that as well. I love the scent of those. Okay, I love the scent of those whom I love. Okay, there we go. All right, sorry I didn't see that till just now. Okay, any other questions?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, tell me.
What does mean deterioration?
Deteriorate, it means it
could
wears away. Go ahead.
But could you pronounce it, teacher?
Oh, yes. Deterioration.
Yeah. Deterioration. Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Okay.
deterioration. It's a hard one. Yeah, it just means the wearing away after a while. You lose it. Okay. Good. Any other words?
No, thank you, teacher.
Okay. All right. Okay, class. What are a few ways you can stimulate your brain? What are some ideas to keep your brain active and healthy? What are some things you can do?
Learn a new idiom, new language is a good one, I think.
Yes, that is a perfect one. Learn a new language?
I think sleep well.
Uh-huh. Get lots of rest. Get lots of rest. Good. What else?
Maybe to keep thinking about another things.
So to constantly be thinking, to keep your brain active. What about those? Go ahead there.
Yeah, yes, I said maybe if we keep our brain thinking about something, it is like exercise to our brain.
Uh-huh. Yeah, what about those brain games like Sudoku? Is that how you pronounce it? Sudoku? I don't know.
Sudoku.
It's a game.
It's a game, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
numbers.
one too. Yeah.
I never know how to pronounce it in English. That's a fun game. Crossword puzzles are good. Crossword puzzles. Those are good games to keep your brain thinking.
But teacher, do you think there is a connect between Samart and stimulation? Because you said about Sudoku, because I think some games it is require a kind of smart people. So, but if there, do you think there is a connect between stimulation and smart people? I mean, smart brain, because some people maybe they have stimulation, but they not smart enough. Maybe like me, I'm not smart enough.
They have easy on Sudoku. That's what I use. I don't know if it correlates. I don't know if there's a connection or not. I think anyone can keep their brain active and stimulated. I don't know if Sudoku is for everyone. Maybe not, but like I said, I use the easy on everything, and then I feel better about myself, I guess. So, I don't know.
Yes, teacher.
All right. Okay, good, guys. Let's see. Okay, I think Kako and Thayer have not read, so let's continue so we give y'all a chance. Okay, so, oops. 10. Okay. Come on. Okay. Come on. Go down. Go down. Okay. Kako, go ahead. Oops. You can have number 10. Oh, hold on. My computer is freaking out. What in the world is it doing? Okay. All right. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. You have probably heard about many of the reasons to get a good night's sleep. Since the 1960s, researchers have noted the important connection between sleep and memory. In one classic experiment conducted in 1994, researchers found that depriving participants of sleep impaired their ability to improve performance on a line identification task. In addition,
wait, let me stop you right there. Identification. Perfect. Okay, continue.
In addition to aiding in memory, sleep also plays an essential role
An, sorry, that's supposed to say plays an essential role.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
In addition to aiding in memory, sleep also plays an essential role in learning new information. In one study, researchers found that depriving students of sleep after learning a new skill significantly decreased memory of that skill up to 3 days later. Researchers have found, however, that sleep's influence on procedural memory is much stronger than it is for declarative memory. Procedural memories are those that involve motor and perceptual skills, while declarative memories are those that involve the memorization of facts. If you are going to be tested on 72 irregular French verbs tomorrow, you might as well stay up late and cram, explained Robert Stickgold, a psychiatry professor. A psychiatry professor.
Psychiatry. Oh, sorry, my bad. Psychiatry.
A psychiatry. Thank you. A psychiatry professor at Harvard Medical School in an article published in the APA's Monitor on Psychology. But if they're going to throw a curveball at you and ask you to explain the differences between the French Revolution and the Industrial Revolution, you are better off having gotten some sleep.
That is interesting. So apparently it's good to cram. Sometimes.
Cram.
Do you know cram? Do we know cram, class?
No.
When you cram for a test or an exam, it means when you study last minute. You study last minute for a test. So usually you stay up a majority of the night before because you did not study. So you are trying to cram it in to your brain the night before. You are trying to remember all the information in a very short amount of time. It's similar to burning the midnight oil, but cramming is specifically for usually tests, for like class, and burning the midnight oil can just be work of any kind. Okay, so usually it's like cramming for a test. So when you study a lot of information in a short amount of time right before the test. So it can be the day of the test, it can be that night before the test, but it's when you're trying to store all that information in your brain. Okay. Did anyone cram for a test in college or in school?
All the time.
Yes.
Yes. Has anyone pulled an all-nighter?
No, never.
I don't know if that's the spelling for it. Actually, I think it's like a slang term. I'm not sure if it's a real word or not. Do you know what an all-nighter is, class?
Yes.
Okay. Everyone understands?
No, I don't know what that means.
Okay. It means when you stay awake all night. You do not sleep at all. So for that one night, you stay awake all night. So usually you pull an all-nighter. Okay? And it's usually to study or to work on a project or because you want to. Okay. All right. Let me continue with Thayer, because I want him to have a chance to read. All right. So 11. Let's see what we got for you. Okay. Go ahead, Thayer. Oops. Wow. Oh no. Hold on. Come on. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, teacher, but it is so long. Okay.
You can do it.
While Alzheimer disease and other age-related memory problems affect many older adults, the loss of memories during old age might not inevitable. Certain ability to tend to decline with age, but researchers have found that individuals in their 70s often perform just as well on many cognitive tests as do those in their 20. How could I say this number, teacher? 20s or what?
Exactly. 20s.
20? Okay, 20s. Sometimes of memories even increase with age. What is it?
Okay, wait. This has a typo again. So the loss of memory during old age might not be inevitable. Might not be inevitable. Okay. And then I think there was one. Oh, this word. Cognitive.
Okay, cognitive.
Perfect. All right, continue.
Okay. While researchers are still working to understand why exactly some elderly adults manage to maintain an excellent memory while others struggle, a few factors have been implicated so far. First, many experts believe that there is a genetic component to memory retention during old age. Secondly, lifestyle choices are also believed to play an important role.
Good.
Okay.
Let me stop you real quick. Genetic component.
Genetic component.
Perfect. Okay. Continue.
Okay. Okay, let me see. I think it is a neutral.
Nurture.
Not the second one, not nature.
Yeah. No. Nurture.
Okay. Nurture, okay. Nurture, yeah, okay. Interaction. In large part, Dr. Bruce S. McEwen, a professor at Rockefeller University in New York, explained to the New York Times a genetic vulnerability increases the likelihood that experience will have an effect. So, what are some steps you can take to stave off the negative effects of agenic? Is that right?
Aging.
Okay, aging. Okay. Aging. According to one decade long study, having a strong sense of self-efficacy has been associated with maintaining good memory abilities during old age. Self-efficacy refers to the sense of control that people have over their own lived and destiny. This strong sense of self-efficacy has also been linked to lowered stress levels. As mentioned previously, high levels of chronic stress have been connected to I don't know how could I say this word, teacher? Deterioration.
Deterioration.
Deterioration. Okay.
Deterioration.
Deterioration.
Yes, perfect.
Okay. In the memory center of the brain, while there is no simple quick fix for ensuring that your memory stays intact as you age, researchers believe that avoiding stress, leading an active lifestyle, and remaining mentally engaged are important ways to decrease your risk of memory loss. Okay.
Good. Great job. That was a lot. You're welcome. Okay, class, questions on this?
Yeah, teacher, I have one.
Go ahead.
According to this researcher, he said if we avoiding stress, maybe we have a good memory. So, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, that's definitely one way he's saying. Yeah. So, do you know what stave means? So, what are some steps you can take to stave of the negative effects of aging? Do y'all know stave?
No, the stave, I don't know. I don't understand. The stave, what does it mean?
It means like to delay or hold off something that's bad. Okay. So you're yeah. So it's just saying to try to hold off the negative effects of aging. Okay. And then he lists these different ways down here. So controlling your own lives, your destiny, low stress, try to avoid stress, exactly what you were saying. And he basically summarizes at the end saying there's no one simple quick fix solution for memory. It's very complicated, but these are some different ways to hopefully help. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
All right, guys. Great job on y'all's pronunciation. Thanks for joining me in this class today, and hopefully I will see y'all again soon. Bye, guys.
Okay, bye.
Thank you.
Teacher.
Bye-bye.
Daniel. Bye.
Bye.
Everybody.